I've never read something so funny and crazy in all my life.
You gotta admit, if you saw it, it's brilliant writing at its finest. I'm sorry. I laughed my ass off when I heard her reading it.
Yeah, like it was fucking a novel or some shit, like, you know?
Yeah, it was like a little fairy tale or something, you know? Just brilliant.
Let's read a little story together, shall we? The Wannabe Reality Star and the Mattress Mamas, a tale of lies, greed, selfishness, backstabbing, and betrayal. Episode 1, The Fiber Princess Mama, Fall from Grace. Once upon a time, in a land called YouTube, there was a wannabe reality star. But she was lonely, so she searched for like-minded people in need of attention, friendship, and who she could easily control. Since the women she found normally did nothing but sit in bed all day, surfing the internet and complaining, they welcomed the opportunity for fame and fortune, all from the comforts of their bed. They opened up their wallets, became members in Patreons, and the memberships were paid for. The Mattress Mamas were born. From that day on, they spent their days and nights yelling at the chat to get out of here, telling them about themselves, to get a life, or to just plain call them jealous or obsessed. One day, a new mama, the Sandra Bullock mama, was seen on another channel talking about the wannabe reality star. The number one rule of the Mattress Mamas was that they were not allowed to talk to anyone who the wannabe reality star didn't like. The Mattress Mamas were not happy with her. When the Sandra Bullock mama was called into question, she suddenly morphed into triplets, including the Irish sister mama and the other sister mama. The Mattress Mamas were so cruel over this blatant attempt to get out of punishment that they sent her to the hospital. The mask had come off, and suddenly all of YouTube started to see them for what they were: vile, cruel, and unempathetic bed slug bitches. They apologized and promised to do better, but after that, the mamas were never the same. The pearl-wearing green mama was the first to break free from the pack, starting a true crime channel. He quickly rose to fame, claiming to have the case-winning interview of the century, which turned out to be the joke and confusion of the century. However, in the land of YouTube, where facts and truth are secondary to drama and gossip, and receipts are only optional, his channel did just fine. The person he interviewed, however, did not. The Fiber Princess Mama was next to break free, and she started the "I like my bed and I cannot lie, this pain I can't deny" pain support channel. This Mattress Mama was a little different. She was unapologetic in her quest for subscribers and monetization, and she didn't hide the fact that she would do anything to get it. She must have had a lot of get-out-of-jail-free cards and front-of-the-line passes hidden under her pillows, because for a while she felt and looked invincible. Through her bullying ways, her dreams of monetization were realized. The disbanded Mattress Mamas finally had a new home. They flocked to her channel and were happy doing what they did best: laying in bed 24/7, gossiping, spreading misinformation, and insulting people. But the Fiber Princess Mama couldn't possibly sit in bed and talk on YouTube for more than a few hours. I mean, how can one person work for more than a few hours? So more channels were created, all with the same subgroup, and they did that until the day was full. Now remember, this is a story about backstabbing, betrayal, and greed. So how long do you think it took for a bunch of bedridden, average, postmenopausal women on pills with nothing to do, who all wanted the same popularity, money, and fame, to start getting jealous of each other and turn on each other? Not long. The Mattress Mamas had now become the Crib Crybabies. The Crib Crybabies fractured into two groups: the Fiber Princess Crybabies and the East Coast Shorty Crybabies. As the Fiber Princess Crybaby sat back with mayhem all around her, she realized that her dream of fame and fortune was crashing down. As in typical crybaby style, in an attempt to get her power back, she did what she did best. She went on panel, and while she was live for everyone to see, she cried and cried and cried some more. And then she went on other panels and cried and cried and cried some more. The attention poured in, but in a failed attempt to garnish even more power, she yelled, "My life is none of your concern." Well, when the wannabe reality star heard this, she had had enough. She said what everyone else had been thinking: The Fiber Princess Crybaby was ungracious, selfish, lazy, and unthankful. All she did was complain and lay in bed, leaving her family to deal with the wrath. She told her to get out of here and never come back. And this was done, as usual, online for everyone to see. While still live, the Fiber Princess Crybaby, now no longer crying but angry and fine, unsubscribed from everyone, canceled Patreons, blamed the pearl-wearing green mama for being shady, said she was going to strike channels, and eventually concluded that she was going to sit back and watch it all come down because she knew a lot more than everyone else. Perhaps the Fiber Princess Crybaby should have realized that the problem was her, not knowing that she was the problem in the first place. So what happens next? Will the Fiber Princess Crybaby double down on her threat of what she knows? Will she copyright strike channels even though she doesn't have content to even copyright? What will the future of her channel be without the WannaBeRealityStar or the pearl-wearing green mama? And who really cares about any of this if you actually get out of bed? Tune in next time for the Lori Davis self-proclaimed Google Mama who knows everything about everything and will always be there with everything to tell you everything anytime, anywhere. Like, subscribe, bye!